Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Robert Garnell, and you are tuned into the Bergnovinaian Sports Radio Network. Today, our coverage comes to you live from Faravjevic, Thetius, where the Internazionali Open is taking place. Also in today's broadcast, the results of other sporting events. Now, let's jump straight into the results of the groups that Bergnovinaian players competed in. In Group 2, Yvonne Crush had a bye today, but John Newton, Ened Hayam, and Sitan Jalone all won their matches, meaning they're 1-0. Travis Birkin, Julius Murad, and Stefan Baptiste all lost their matches. In Group 4, Stanley Charles defeated Sean Smith of Sage in a 3-set easy match. He won the first set 7-5, 6-4, and then won the final third set 6-0. Charles joins Bradley Kravčević of Thetius and Chiro Bruno of Schiavonia in their win. In Group 5, Joshua Fuller of Bergnovinia defeated Thomas Jameson of Kostumar in the 4 sets. Fuller dropped the first set 3-6, but rallied to win the second, third, and fourth set 6-1, 7-5, 7-5. Fuller joins Filip Kamanji of Thetius and David Bishop of Andromeda Islands in their win. Stephen Brett of Orcus had a bye. And finally, in Group 8, Pete Frelay had a bye, while Henry Brownson of Kostumar, Tazez Belisa of Civil Citizenry, and Kiro Jairo of Schiavonia won their matches. The tennis director of Thetian Tennis at the Internazionali Open has yet to announce the doubles draw. Now, turning to a little bit more depressing news before we take a break. Bergnovinia was just short of the cutoff for the Rugby League World Cup round of 32. They lost their final match and were eliminated from that tournament. Also, Bergnovinia was very close to qualification in the 11th World Lacrosse Championship, but once again, similar to the other story, they lost their final match and were eliminated. Now, let's take a short commercial break. BSRN is sponsored by Bergbucks Incorporated, wishing you a happy morning. To get the best Bergbucks Incorporated coffee or to purchase a franchise for your nation, visit their Global Economics page. BSRN is also sponsored by the Joy Joy Bottling Company. Joy Joy Bottling Company boasts of their new energy drink, Ernex, which has no sugar and tastes good. It's also packed with vitamins, so there's no crash. BSRN is also sponsored by the Crystal Cruise Line, wishing you a happy and safe travel to your destination. To purchase a cruise ticket or to put your port up for a port of entry for the cruise, go to their Global Economics page. BSRN is also sponsored by Joshua Fuller Photography, some of the best photography in Bergnovinia. To purchase a portrait or to purchase any piece, visit his art and fiction page. BSRN is also sponsored by this music. Now, turning to news elsewhere, the 55th World Cup is not looking very good for Bergnovinia. Right now, they're 8th out of 11 in Group 13, with a 6-win, 3-loss, and 6-win, 3-draw, and 10-loss record. Bergnovinia has had a 2-winning streak, defeating Chunyuan 1-0 in the last day of competition. Unfortunately, no matter what Bergnovinia does, it does not look like they'll be the top qualifier. That will most assuredly be Kelsack. Now, turning to baseball with the Quest Scores hosted in Kozaks. Bergnovinia won their series against Milkma with the first game 10-4, the second game 5-4, and the third game 5-4. Bergnovinia is the third place in their group, tied percentage-wise with North Oris, but North Oris is ahead of Bergnovinia on a head-to-head 4-2 record. Bergnovinia clenches on to dear life in the Quest series because they would have to win over North Oris and Milkma. Win their series over North Oris, and Milkma would have to lose to Medica. Milkma and Medico, if they finish with the same record, Bergnovinia wins because they have a 29-27 head-to-head record. Medica is already lost from the group. Finally, turning to our last tournament that we have to report scores for, the 14th World Bowl. In this first edition of the World Bowl that Bergnovinaian competes in, they are sitting at fourth place in their group, just ahead of Free Missouri and Malassy. Bergnovinaian lead Malassy 20-12 in Group 5 in the fourth day of competition. Villaclava defeated Cornwood 23-17 and sits at the top of the group. Doran and Sonara defeated Free Missouri 26-22, and they are in third place. For more results of the World Bowl, stay tuned. Thank you for listening to this edition of the Bergnovinaian Sports Radio Network with live broadcasting from Thaddeus. I'm Robert Garnell, and for all of the best sporting coverage in the sporting world, please follow us at our Tumblr page, but not at the moment because it's down. If you wish to advertise with BSRN, you can contact them at bsrn.live@yahoo.com. Also, the same if you wish to have your sporting event covered. Thanks for listening, and have a good